よ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたいにはくらんじろ隣人を疑え後悔とただば人じゃボタに思考はそうでしたレビタウンI am here before 体にせねばせのことかせまた許しがこんでの日は黒で少な世界言われてくる欲望のこの合図に従え助けてよ私ここにいるよ殺されながら生きてる愛されてみたかったなんてずるい人間みたい望んではいけない希望に見えて怖くて目をそらしたそれでも今日を生きてみたいの私のための聖なる戦争
Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm here to talk about Jim Carrey.
Well. I guess I'm gonna do a reaction.
This isn't anything really not to criticize him, it's just to give my opinion. Because I'm sure this has actually been going viral. And people have been talking about how he changed his new look.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh, it's a wonderful feeling. I really took on a pretty big challenge trying to do my speech in French. So, I wrote it and I researched it and I practiced it like crazy. But, it's, then I watched everybody like talking 1,000 miles an hour up there receiving their awards. And I was like, I'm dead. Oh my goodness.
I don't have the answers to why. But the reason why I do want to bring this up is because of the fact that if he decides to do acting again in his career, people might have different opinions if he was to come back. Like in the Sonic the Hedgehog films, if he were to play Dr. Eggman again, or people expect to see Jim Carrey but not his new look. And I'm pretty sure the reason why he decided to change his appearance is simply to look younger, because he's 64 years old, you guys. Any person, especially whether they be old, they want to do whatever they can to make themselves young in order to attract people, in order to fit in with younger people.
I love the young people.
For people to compliment them, respect them, speak highly of them, saying that, oh, you don't look, you age really well. And if you have the money and you have the cosmetics, chances are, you may look younger, but not only are you gonna look different, you're gonna look weird.
Oh yeah!
And I do agree with the comments. People are saying that he doesn't look as funny now, and again, this would 100% affect his acting career.
I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am.
So the one thing I find very confusing about Jim Carrey in this situation is he was talking about how much he doesn't like being in Hollywood now, and all of a sudden his opinion changed ever since he literally changed, he changed his facial expression, his face.
But I felt a lot of love, and I felt a lot of appreciation that I tried, and what I said was true, and I really wanted to recognize my family. I wanted to recognize my dad. I mean, my dad was the type of person that if you met him for 5 minutes, you felt like you knew him for 50 years. I can't talk about him without getting emotional. Oh, loved it. It's so beautiful. And having Michelle, You know, Camille Coton was also amazing, and it was just a brilliant evening. You know, really brilliant evening. Oh my gosh. Benjamin Laverne was off the hook. I mean, I can't believe he committed to doing all that. I was really, is this about someone else? My favorite funny face is the one I'm wearing right now.
There is a reason why also people are going in on Jim Carrey, because he's not going to have the same facial expression like he did. Now that like he has an entirely new look. So honestly, I can't see Jim Carrey being that funny. Again, this is the same guy that used to be the same guy that used to be really funny when it came to movies like Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, The Grinch, obviously, like Dr. Eggman. He definitely had some really great roles. That, again, Stanley from The Mask. So even though he wouldn't be, considering his age, he wouldn't be really be going back to doing those films. So, and again, he's not getting younger, you guys.
Jim Carrey's blue eyes? Nobody realized that the person accepting the award at the 51st César Awards was actually Jim Carrey's body double. First, Jim Carrey's eyes have always been a deep brown, especially during the Mask and the Truman Show era. Those eyes carried a signature brown glow, lively and full of vitality. However, the person receiving the award had blue eyes, appearing almost unnaturally transparent under the bright stage light.
Because if anything, you guys, yeah, he could still be acting, but at 64 years old, do you really think people are people really eager to see Jim Carrey? Except for like the Sonic films. Now that I can understand, be like that movie, he's definitely the right age for that character, Dr. Eggman, because Dr. Eggman is not supposed to be young. But like, do you really expect Jim Carrey to do a lot of like classic films, whether there be a sequel that he would partake in? Do you honestly think he would continue doing older films like he used to? Not with his age, he couldn't even do Ace Ventura. Heck, he couldn't even do The Mask.
Let's rock this joint! Smoking!
Ah, man. What happened?
Someone hit the joint before we could.
Here, Doc. Here you go, buddy. Suck on that.
Fuck this!
Eddie? Who did this, man?
Who?
Him! That's the guy! That guy dancing with Tina? He's dead meat. Come on.
If they were to do like a prediction of the future, like if they were to show that the future of again Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz's character ever since they defeated, what was it, Dorian, the main villain of The Mask. So I really can't picture him being in another sequel again with all those previous films, because again, consider how classic they were. Again, I would say his most popular film, even though it's a bit old, and it was mainly from the 90s, had to be Ace Ventura, you guys. Because again, watching his films and growing up in the 90s, even though we're way beyond that now, like, it hits different.
What the? That's it. That's it. Einhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is a man. Oh my God! Einhorn is a man.
I don't know if I mentioned this, but comedy films are not as relevant in theaters like they used to. And if you go to a theater, that's why I'm not that eager to go to a movie theater, because when you go to a theater, it's mainly going to be focused heavily, whether it be animated, science fiction, thriller, horror, action, superhero movies. And that's really what you're going to see. That's really what's to expect when you go to the theater. So do not be expecting a lot of comedy films. But at the same time, I gotta give my honest opinion about his new look. Is that I really don't think he's going to be as funny, because for those who may not realize it, also it's not just what you say, and it's not just your voice alone. You also gotta have the face to be able to like get people's attention, to convince them that you're funny. Like, you gotta have face. Again, you gotta make really funny facial expressions. You gotta be able to know to commit to the role as being a comedian and being able to play the character. And for those who are unaware, Jim Carrey was the characters that he used to play. People literally assumed that he was crazy. Okay, go stupid. That he's just a crazy, outlandish guy who literally was just obnoxious, really funny, but he seemed like he was just weird and insane at the same time. But again, you would think that he's like that in real life because of how well he performs the characters, and considering he's the actor. But it made you think that he was really like that in real life. So maybe he's trying again. That could be another reason. Maybe Jim Carrey's trying to step away from how people used to judge him when he would play certain roles of goofy characters.
I don't exist, so they're all characters that I've played, including Jim Carrey, including Joel Barish, including any of those things. They're all characters. Jim Carrey was a less intentional character, right? Because I thought I was just building something that people would like, but it was a character. I played the guy that was free from concern so that people who watched me would be free from concern.
You could argue he's like a real-life Goofy from Walt Disney. So, again, that's just, again, my opinion, but maybe in his mind, that's what he pictured. People would really ridicule him, make fun of him, saying he's just too goofy, he's crazy, especially Ace Ventura. Ace Ventura was 100% one of the craziest although he was really funny, he was one of the most insane, wild characters that he's ever performed, that he's ever done, that he's ever performed in Hollywood. So for him to say that now he likes Hollywood, it's just weird to me, because before he used to heavily criticize it. Now he took back what he said. Either he forgot, or like his new appearance basically made him change his mind, and now he feels good about himself. But I will assure you guys, like, people will ridicule him for this, not for the like his goofy antics or the characters that he did, but this new look is basically gonna take away like the old Jim Carrey, and our people are gonna miss him. And again, that was a completely different era, but in this era, it's not gonna, Jim Carrey's not gonna be the same like he used to. And I can't be able to see them say, like, how is he gonna, like, he can do movies, but I'm not gonna find him funny. Just like Eddie Murphy could not be able to talk in 1,000 words. So don't be surprised if his comedy starts to fall off flavor. That's something I do want to add. So his new look, regardless whether he was funny at that time, because not everybody's is not gonna have the same motivation. But like, I can assure you, this is definitely gonna hurt his career if he decides to do comedy again. But overall, I feel like I said enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to check for more upcoming content later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.